Alright, yo, what is going on, ladies and gentlemen of the YouTube? It's your boy Yeti here, and I'm bringing you guys a brand new video. And in this video, what I really want to talk about, and what a lot of people have been asking me, what my thoughts and what do I think about the whole Infinite Warfare and COD 4 Remastered. Now that there's gameplay out and everybody's able to see it and whatnot, everybody's asking me what do I think of it. And during this video, you see I'm taking the clan tag out right now. I'm about to prove a point. I'm gonna play without the gamer tag, the clan tag, for a few days. I guarantee I hit more clips with it than I will the whole month. I guarantee anything I will. But back on the subject, what do I think of the new Call of Duties? Well, the new Call of Duty and Call of Duty Remastered. And in my personal opinion, there's a few people that said, COD 4 Remastered kind of looks like Ghost, with the scoping and everything like that. And then Infinite Warfare looks different, like it's different. In my honest opinion, both of the games, just the way they look, the sounds, everything. All right, before I started playing Call of Duty, and when I was seriously into gaming, and all I did was game really and whatnot, I played Battlefield. I started off on Battlefield 3 a few years back, and wound up loving it. I played it for like 2 or 3 years, just that one game. Never really played Call of Duty during that time. I played it every now and then. I think I was playing BO1 at the time, every now and then. But in my honest 100% opinion, both of the games look, sound, and I guarantee will feel like Battlefield. COD 4 Remastered especially looks and sounds just like Battlefield 4 was. Now, they don't seem a lot like Battlefield 3 or anything. They seem like they have the same graphics and just movements as Battlefield. Coming from somebody that started playing Battlefield for, years, I still even play Battlefield 3 every now and then to this day. I'm not the biggest fan of 4. I have 4. I'm just not the biggest fan of it. It wasn't, it was too different. It was completely different from Battlefield 3. They changed up a lot of things, and it's just different for me. But yeah, like I was saying, it seems, a lot like Battlefield. It honestly just looks, and I guarantee it plays, a lot like Battlefield. There's not much of a difference between it, and it's just my personal opinion. I think it's going to be a lot like Battlefield 4. It's going to be a lot like it, just, close quarter combats. That's the way it looks. That's the way it seems like it's going to be to me personally, but then again, that's my own biased opinion. I could be wrong. I could be, completely wrong about the game. It could be completely different than what I think it is. And, now for the second question that you're probably asking is, will I get the games? Maybe. COD 4 Remastered for sure, yes. The game still, even though it's a lot like Battlefield, like I said, I am a Battlefield fan. Love Battlefield. I know there was a huge controversy against Battlefield and Call of Duty. But, I mean, to be honest with you, I enjoy Call of Duty. But while playing Battlefield, I enjoyed it a lot more. That's just my personal opinion, the way I feel. I will wind up getting the games, even though, they may be, a wee bit different. The games are still probably going to turn out being, pretty damn good. Because, man, just because it looks like Battlefield, in my opinion, doesn't mean it's going to be a bad game. Could wind up making the game seem a lot better than what it really is, You never know. Dude, my internet is so shit right now. I don't know why. But, I will wind up getting the COD 4 for sure. I think the game will turn out really, really good. I think it'll be a really good game. Now, Infinite Warfare, I wasn't a fan of Advanced Warfare. Not the biggest fan of Black Ops 3. I think Ghost is probably where it came at a dead stop for me. Every COD before that I enjoyed. I even have like COD fucking 2. And I enjoy it better than any of the other newer Call of Duties, For professional gaming and stuff like that, people that just casually play Call of Duty, don't know shit about trick shotting, sniping, anything like that. I feel like they'll personally enjoy the games like Infinite Warfare and stuff like that, but most people that are hating on the games are from the trick shot and sniping community, because you don't realize how many, people are in the COD community that are, just Call of Duty trick shotters or snipers. Probably about 80-something% is why all the hate comes from. And I'm willing to bet anything that's where most of the hate came from for Advanced Warfare and stuff like that. It's because of what FaZe, started. It was their reason that all this started. I mean, it's people can argue with that, but that's where the whole thing of trickshot and sniping came from, was the start of FaZe. And that's the only reason there's so many people that are in the trickshot and sniping community. It's because of FaZe. Think about it. If you play Black Ops 2 or Modern Warfare 2, think about how many people snipe and trickshot last in your game. Actually think about it. There's about a 90% chance of people being just a regular Call of Duty fan. Not a trick shotter, not a sniper, nothing like that. Just regularly play. But that's my personal thoughts. I think both games will turn out pretty good. I have a good sale and a lot of people will buy it. It could be like Black Ops 3. There's a lot of controversy on Black Ops 3. There's a lot of people that don't like it, a lot of people that do like it. But there are not many fans out there that enjoy watching Black Ops 3 like myself. Even Jeff has said it in his video. Everybody likes watching the older CODs. Now you still can, if you're a smaller content creator and you're making content like I am, cut comms, trickshot versus shit like that. If you're on Xbox 360, you will gain, you will grow. It's just a lot harder. Most people are pushing for the new gen. That's why COD 4 is not going to be remastered on the 360, anything like that. There's nothing else that's really going to come out on 360. Everybody's going to go next gen, and that there's not much choice you have in the matter. It's a tough thing to really say. You can still grow. It's going to be hard though. Like myself, I still grow. And by the way, I want to thank you guys on my last video, on my clips and fails video. I asked for 50 likes and we're almost at 70. So clearly I'm gonna start doing clips and fails. There'll be a number 3 coming out really soon, and I think you guys will really enjoy it. But back to the topic. And most people, Pomage, all them, just completely quit old gen. Now for me, I probably won't quit old gen just because I personally love old gen. That's where everything started. So I will stick to old gen, but then again I will be on new gen as well, just because if you're a content creator like me, you need to push yourself to go further so you can actually grow more and go further. And staying on the same game that's been out for almost 5 years now, you won't grow nowhere near as much as you would anywhere else. You have to go next gen because that's where everybody's going. That's where the whole push is going. It's just gonna be hard, even though a lot of people like watching old gen like FaZe Jinx, FaZe Lynx, all them, they still play Black Ops 2. They still enjoy Black Ops 2. It's just the fact you can't just rely on the older CODs. A lot of people like Modern Warfare 2, a lot of people like Modern Warfare 3. I mean, a lot of people like the older games. It's just, if you're a content creator, you can still do clips and fails and stuff, but you're gonna have to push for next gen no matter how bad the game may be. If Infinite Warfare is bad, everybody's probably just gonna go COD 4. I know a few people have said they're gonna try to play Infinite Warfare. It doesn't work out, then they're like Carl's the one that said he is going to be playing Infinite Warfare, but if he doesn't like it, then he's gonna be on COD 4 for the next year up until the new COD comes out. Which brings me to another older Call of Duty that came out in 2013, I think, I'm pretty sure, is Ghost. There's still people that play it on the one. You can still revert to playing that Call of Duty, but that definitely will be hard to grow on. There's not a huge Ghost fan base out there, which will make things a lot difficult. And I don't know, it's gonna be a struggle, just like staying on Black Ops 2. I'm gonna have to go to the next COD to help grow, start new series and stuff like that, because I can't keep doing the same old series on Black Ops 2 as opposed to everyone else doing the exact same thing. It just will not work like that. And you may be sitting there, you're like, well, you can, it's your channel. And yes, you are right, it is my channel and I can do as I wish, but the fact of the matter is, it's gonna be damn near impossible to keep playing one Call of Duty and, you know, get somewhere, get into a decent team like Red, Soar, Obey, it's going to be almost impossible to play old gen and get into those teams. Even if Advanced War or Infinite Warfare is complete shit, even if COD 4 Remastered is complete shit, it doesn't matter. You know, I'm going to have to go next gen and I'll just try to push. I'll try Infinite Warfare. If that don't work out, then I'm going to try, you know, COD 4. If that don't work out, then I guess I'll just play both of them and, you know, go to old gen every now and then. But I can't just, same as everyone else, you can't just rely on, you know, Modern Warfare 2, Modern Warfare 3, Black Ops 2, Black Ops 1. You can't just rely on those as like you can't rely on them anymore like you used to be able to since Black Ops 3 came out. You know, Black Ops 3, you still had the option for old gen, but now that option is kind of gone because the last Call of Duty put out was on new gen, and the new ones will be on new gen as well. Even the whole remastered one, which makes things even that much, you know, more difficult. So, you know, since that's the case, you know, I'm gonna go for next gen. I'm gonna try Infinite Warfare. If Infinite Warfare don't work out, then I'm just gonna stick to, you know, COD 4, because the sniping looks really good on it. Now trick shotting, I don't know how trick shotting is gonna work for, you know, all you trick billers out there, including myself. I don't know if you can trick shot. I'm pretty sure you can, because same as every other Call of Duty, you've been able to for the whole time. But, you know, in general, I'm just gonna go ahead and cut the video off here because it's gonna be a long video. I've been recording for 23 minutes already. You know, in general, it's gonna be you're gonna have to go next gen eventually. There's not much you can do in the matter. It's just, you know, it's just a matter of time now whether or not, you know, old gen players will be done or whether they'll go next gen. I don't know. I personally don't know. As much as I would love to stay on old gen, because, you know, not many people can afford a PS3 or a PS4 or an Xbox One. Not many people can just straight up go buy one. You know, you just can't. You have school, you can't really get a job, and it just makes things difficult. So personally, I'm probably gonna go PS4 just because everything's newer. I may go Xbox One, I don't know, but I know I will be getting a next gen console for myself, and I will be getting Infinite Warfare and COD 4, and I will be making videos on them shortly. But that's my own opinion. It seems like Battlefield, seems like they'll both be good games. And, you know, there's a lot of controversy, and like I said, you got to think of the whole proportion that are trick shotters and snipers. Kind of weighs out on the main people that, you know, go pro, do game battles, and, you know, do all that. You know, there's a bigger fan base in trick shotting and sniping than there are in MLG and stuff like that. Even though, you know, MLG has their own thing that, you know, pays for Major League, you know, whatever, they still don't have as big as a fan base as there are trick shotters, snipers. People look at it like, oh, well, they have all these tournaments and stuff, and that's just because it's professional. You know, it's professional gaming. That's the whole reason they have these tournaments and stuff. But as for trick shotting and sniping, you don't see it. It's just mainly on YouTube. So that's my own opinion. I honestly feel like if these games turn out, you know, pretty shitty, which I have a pretty good feeling that they won't, you know, I'm hoping they don't, but if they do, then, you know, COD's gonna die out eventually, and people are gonna wind up, you know, trick shotting and sniping and all that stuff's gonna wind up going to a different game. I know there's people that are being unique and, you know, sniping, going for feeds on Battlefield 1 and all the other Battlefields. So, you know, that's that. But I mean, like I said, that's my own biased opinion. I'm gonna end the video here. I want to thank you guys for watching this video. If you do have any controversial, you know, tips or what you think on the game, you know, be sure to comment down below. I do read all my comments and I will check them out. Let me hear your opinion on the game, whether you think it's gonna be complete ass or, you know, whatever. Just let me know, and also leave a fat like on this video if you did enjoy and you do agree on some of the terms that I said. But anyway, it's been your boy Yeti. I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.